who's the founder and CEO of Trek Tech Consultants. Hitesh, let me come to you. You're sitting on the end of the week. For the week itself, you're sitting at a gain of around about 4.3% what we're getting as of right now. What's the outlook for markets for next week?
Well, the Nifty's closed above 5950. It's been quite a sharp recovery, and as long as we remain above 5950, 6000 on the Nifty, the short-term trend is definitely up. So we should see an uptick from here. It looks like the market should close above and retain 6000 today. As long as we retain that, the short-term trend is up, and from a longer-term picture, we have been seeing a pattern of higher tops and higher bottoms right from way down in March 2009. So the longer-term bull story is definitely intact. That would get violated if we break 5350, which is of course a far off way away from here. So both the short term and the longer term trend in the Nifty is up for the time being, and we should see 6200, 6250 coming fairly soon in the next 1 week to 10 days in the Nifty.
Right. Hitesh, also can you talk a little about sectors that you'll be looking out for? Despite being battered last time around, realty had quite the comeback this time. Tell us about opportunities that you see in the realty space, and also banking, which is in focus all through the week.
Realty is experiencing a kind of a bear rally right now, so it's not a sector which I would look at going long in currently. Currently the sectors that are bullish as per our analysis is clearly auto, banking, pharma and IT. So auto is definitely one sector which has been the leader of the bull run right throughout, and it's been a sector where we would love to buy on every dip. It's rewarded anyone who's bought on every dip. So Tata Motors and Bajaj Auto are looking extremely strong in the auto sector. Pharma is another sector which is outstandingly looking very strong right now. You have a Dr. Reddy, a Sun Pharma and a Biocon which are looking extremely strong. In the IT space, which is again looking extremely strong, whether you look at the CNX IT index or individual counters like TCS and Infosys, these are the counters that I would look at being invested in or initiating fresh longs in at the current levels.
Okay, so well, that's the kind of sector picks that we are looking at. But Hitesh, hold that thought. Now, capital market regulator SEBI yesterday barred the promoters of Akruti, Welspun Corp and Brushman from trading for alleged stock manipulation. Now, Arijit Chadha takes a closer look at all these scripts and the way they are actually performing in trade today. Arijit?
That's right, Priyank. Well, yesterday only SEBI got
of this tug of war between the DGCA and also the airline companies, and what sort of an outlook do you have on the aviation stocks itself? Any particular favorites that you like at this point?
Among the aviation stocks, Jet Airways looks strongest on the charts. It's something that we've been bullish on for the last few months, and if somebody wants to get invested or wants to initiate a fresh call on this, we could get in at current levels, keep a stop loss of around 750 with a target of around 1000 on Jet Airways. And similarly, we have Kingfisher Airlines, which is looking fairly bullish as well. We have a target of 100 rupees on Kingfisher with a stop loss of around 67 on that. So overall the sector is fairly bullish. It's given a good trending move for the last few months, and hopefully this trend should continue for the next few months.
Well, Hitesh, hold that thought. Now we've been talking about the aviation space. Now airlines have actually been hiking fares and have now proposed different rates for different sectors. Now the Director General of Civil Aviation has now stepped saying that passengers cannot be overcharged and has asked airlines to put forth a copy of the tariff. The whole part is actually both these counters. What's the view coming on HUL and ITC?
We are extremely bullish on both these counters. HUL has given a very good trending move in the last 5 to 6 months, and we have a target of around 350 to 375 on HUL, which we could keep a stop loss of around 290. Similarly, ITC, we are very bullish on it, and we have a target of around 200 on ITC with a stop loss of little below 165 on that.
Okay, so well, that's some of the stocks. But any view coming on any of these tire companies like Apollo Tyres, C8, MRF? Because, you know, that's the other focus area that we're talking about here, because you got rubber prices actually increasing significantly in the last couple of, months or so. And the same, the impact has been seen on a lot of these tire companies. Any view coming on JK Tyre, Apollo, MRF or C8?
Yes, we are bullish on a number of these auto ancillaries, including these tire companies. So for Apollo Tyres, we have a target of 100 with a stop loss of around 63 currently. Similarly, we can expect a 15 to 20% uptick on JK Tyres as well.
All right, and like Priyank mentioned over there, those rubber prices have been increasing. In fact, the government said that it will consider some concessions on the import of rubber and perhaps take it up once the winter session of Parliament ends.
We're looking at somewhat of, we had the market, the mid-cap segment also get a little active in this particular week itself. Any topics coming from that particular segment from the mid-cap and the small-cap side?
In the mid-cap space, we are fairly bullish on a number of banking counters. We've got an Allahabad Bank, UCO Bank. We're bullish on Southern Petro, and let's see, we are very bullish on Sri Renuka Sugars, where we've got a target of 110 on that as well. So overall, the market should sustain over the next coming couple of weeks, and that should see both the large cap and the mid cap space rallying. 6200 is the immediate target on the Nifty, which we should reach in the next week itself, hopefully, and once we reach there, it might stall for a bit, but 6200 seems to be coming on the Nifty fairly soon.
Hitesh, many thanks for coming on. We appreciate your time and your input. Hitesh Idnani is the founder and CEO of Trend Tech Consultants.